Hi, this is Michael Passmore. I'm the senior minister at Central Christian Church in downtown San Antonio. I'm bringing this Wednesday devotion, Wednesday thought, and I will confess to you at the very beginning that this is more of a report and a reflection than it is a devotion today. I begin with a response to many phone calls that I've already received. On the 31st of May, Central Christian Church held our first in the sanctuary. Some people are calling it face-to-face, although only half a face to half a face for most of the people gathered there. We worshiped together. We had 93 people in attendance, not a full-size crowd, but much more than we anticipated that we might have. It was a wonderful celebration. The music was fantastic. George Gregory on the organ, Dr. Boyer leading a quartet of choir singers. It was inspiring. There were 2 baptisms. One of them, one of our elders, Yvonne Bettis, was able to baptize her son. It was very moving, especially in that after the baptism, she could hug the boy. We also celebrated a new member joining our church. It was a Pentecost celebration and a coming together to be remembered. It was not anything like normal. Everyone who entered was first given an opportunity, a requirement, to sanitize their hands. We took their temperature with a infrared thermometer. We maintained social distancing and encouraged that throughout the morning. We did air hugs and waves and salutes and all of those kinds of things. We served contact-free communion, allowing people to take their bread and cup in a single unit to the pew where they would be sitting and place it in the cup holder, and then invited and encouraged not to wander around and greet other people. I would say we had about 90% compliance with the do not greet other people, and maintaining social distancing did break down a time or two just as good friends and family members greet one another. But as a whole, it was safe. It was inspirational. It was worship, perhaps at its best. Not bad for the birthday of the church. A second discussion that has been coming to me quite a bit of late has to do with the tragic, horrible death of George Floyd in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I don't know anybody who can or has even attempted to defend the full actions of the police officer involved. I think that it is appropriate that serious investigation and even the arrest very essential to take place. I don't know very much about what it would be to be an African American male. I have absolutely no idea what it would be like to grow up in our country as an African American female. I do know that injustice, which is obvious when it is in front of you, often spills over to many injustices that have been perceived, and perception really does become a reality as you experience it. I don't want to argue statistics with the people on the left or the people on the right. I do seek and pray for genuine justice. Justice, that which is just and right and high. I cannot condone or in any way appreciate looting, burning of buildings. I can never think that an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth is ever anymore to be a proclamation of people of faith. So the shootings and killings of police officers, the beating up of an 80-year-old woman, come on, please, all of us. Rodney King said it in his time of distress. Can't we find a way to get along? Or the legendary quote that supposedly ended the slaughter in the Roman Colosseum of battles to the death. In the name of God, forbear. I pray that we will indeed become, as a nation, one nation under God, and then try our very best to live out that truth. For indeed, we are a nation under God. Thank you for letting me share today.